Hello everyone, my name is Vivian. I'm a 4th year communication student. So my first phone was actually a Sony Ericsson flip phone, and here's how it looks like. So there's a camera and there's a display screen here when a phone is folded like this. And there are also some touch buttons below here. And there's a Walkman logo, and when you open the phone, here is the screen and dialing pad. I remember I got this phone 15 years ago, and I think I was grade 5 or 6 at that time. My mom was actually the one who bought the phone for me, and she got it from Hong Kong. So back then in Asia, there's a time that Sony Ericsson was so popular. I remember I got this phone because everyone around me has Sony Ericsson, and I also like how slick it looks. So this phone allows me to call and text. I remember back then I used to staying up late, calling and texting my friend at night, hiding under my blanket. I remember every time when my mom received her phone bill, she would be so mad because texting back then was so expensive. I remember my plan was pay per use after a certain limit or something. Another feature that fascinates me from getting this phone is actually the camera. I was able to take pictures and videos on this phone because I remember before this kind of flip phones were out, none of the phone has camera. It was all the Nokia tank style ones, and it only allows you to do text and calling. Another thing that stands out to me is the music function on this phone. So how it works is there's a memory card slot at the back of this phone where you can store all your music files from the computer and then listen to music on this phone. And the most compelling feature was that when you listen to music, after you fold the phone like this, there's a display screen here which will show the name of the song. And not only that, these buttons below here are also touch sensitive. This is the pause, reverse, and next button. And this phone also have that Bluetooth feature which allows me to send pictures and files to my friends. I remember my friends and I used to share the most popular ringtones through Bluetooth. And this also reminds me of how we use Bluetooth to share files with others before things like 2G or 3G was even out yet. Reflecting back on what we have read about this week, it suggests that nowadays people take mobile digital for granted. I found it quite interesting, and it's actually true as well. Before, when a new phone is out, people felt incredible and surprising about it. And now when a new phone is out, people don't feel as impressive as before. We all kind of expect there to be some new features that added on the upgrade model. I remember when I first got this Sony Ericsson's phone, I was overthrown by the new features that added on into this device compared to the older phones. But now when I switched from an iPhone 10 to 12, my feelings towards the mobile device has been changed. Like, I was not thrilled by the features that added on onto the new generation anymore, because I felt like every year, all the phones are roughly around the same. And I was having disappointment instead of feeling impressive about it. I started to expect things like the screen could be more durable, user interface could have done better. I would say the way of how digital revolution has become less powerful. It's because we're getting used to the various kinds of digital device as time goes by. This has to do with the culture and atmosphere that's happening around us. Like, all these mobiles companies are promoting a new model every year by simply only adding tiny advancement to the new model. And many telecom companies, they're having these kinds of leasing programs which encourage consumers into the habit of changing a new phone every 2 years. Although the new models are always built on top on the previous ones, but our sensitivity and implication on digital mobile has been changed. Anyways, looking forward to listen to all your stories about your phones. Thank you for watching.